Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to come up. Maybe somebody wants to hear a couple things. Everybody wants to hear a couple things. Everybody wants a couple things. Everybody needs a couple things. Everybody needs a couple things. Even nice to have family. Unfortunately, some people go through life without things, and others, you wonder. I'm gonna play a little something because yeah, there's some different discussions going on, and I'm not going into anybody's personal stuff, but like some of the views that others have, and I'm not specifying any individuals. It's just other people in life in general, religious people, people who spout and parrot political views and horse shit that they hear from others when they don't get it from experience or directly see it or hearing it right from the source. I like this one guy. He's pretty good. He's from Tennessee. He'll tell you, but I like his point of view because I did vote for one party.
I can't count the times that someone has said to me, man, I scrolled past your video several times without stopping on them because I thought you was just going to be another redneck with a right-wing point of view, and I kept scrolling. I've had people actually apologize to me for prejudging me, and I don't hold any hard feelings toward anyone like that because I totally get it. Then I've also had people reach out to me and say, man, I can't believe you ain't one of us. I can't believe you was born in Tennessee, grew up in Kentucky, you went to the same churches as us, and both your granddaddies was Republican. What in the world got into you? Well, I just saw through the other side for what they were. And I go back to something my dad told me years ago. My dad said to me, be careful who you're friends with, be careful who you associate with, because whoever you're friends with and associate with, that's who people are going to assume that you're like. You can't go to a church and say, I'm just going for the fellowship or I'm just going for the wine and bread if that preacher is preaching hate. Everyone that sees you going to his church is automatically going to assume that you agree with his ideology. So I distanced myself from that a long time ago. I walked away from the church back in 2002 because the preacher I was sitting under had completely lost the plot. He had completely jumped the shark, and he was completely twisting the scripture for his political gain, and I wanted no part of it. And so, when people say to me, why ain't you a Republican? Well, after Donald Trump infiltrated the Republican Party, I can't see that I would ever consider going back over to that side. And if we start with the head of the snake, if we start with Donald Trump, well, that dude's been a grifter and a con man from day one. That dude was a phony billionaire who tricked a bunch of people into believing that he was the voice of the common man, and he grifted them all the way to the bank. It was a guy that bragged about grabbing women by the pussy. He was a guy that made fun of prisoners of war, called veterans suckers and losers. He's got 4 indictments, 91 charges against him. He's been found liable of sexual abuse, proven guilty of fraud. Why is that anybody that I would ever want to align myself with or associate with in any way? And then when you start working your way down the party, you got people like Marjorie Taylor Greene out there doing her cheap Dollar General Trump impression. She's out here saying that we should secede from the Union and that if you're a Democrat that moves to a red state, you shouldn't be allowed to vote. Why would I ever want to be associated with her and her Jewish space laser conspiracy theories? Why would I ever want to be associated with that shit? Then you've got Lauren Boebert out here preaching family values, which they all do, and more on that later. But you've got her out here preaching family values and telling women that the reason their marriage is falling apart is because they didn't chase Jesus enough. And then she's out here giving handies at a Beetlejuice play. Then you've got Jim Jordan. They're trying to make him the speaker, and he's got all these allegations and accusations against him. And that's not a deal breaker for them, even though they're the family of, they're the party of family values, and they're afraid of who your kids might be around. But they give Jim Jordan a pass. That's no problem. Then you got like people like Rudy Giuliani. I mean, what a train wreck that dude is. You got Matt Gaetz, another train wreck. I mean, I could sit and name those people all day. Then you step outside the political arena and you get out into the entertainment field. You got guys like Mike Lindell, who's trying to cash in on the Donald Trump grift and do his Dollar General impression. Seems like they all want to do that these days. And then in the music world, you've got people like Kid Rock, who came down from Michigan and grabbed the Confederate flag and cashed in on Southern culture. You got Ted Nugent, who was a one-hit wonder, or hell, was it two? I don't remember. But hell, he's a decent guitar player, but, he's online looking for Michelle Obama's pregnancy pics. And, then you've got people like, Jason Aldean with Try That in a Small Town and all that bullshit. You got people like John Rich out here telling people to shove progress up their ass. There's pretty much nobody on the right side of the aisle making music that I would ever want to cover or that I would ever want to be around or ever want to buy a ticket to go see them play. And so I can't think of anybody on that side of the aisle that I would ever want my name associated with or want to be around at all. I mean, it's ridiculous. It is a completely a circus. It is a complete clown show. And the entire time that all these people are doing this shit, they're preaching family values to us. They're telling us that we're the immoral people. They're calling us every name in the book. When racism, homophobia, bigotry, Islamophobia, transphobia, none of those things was ever deal breakers for any of these people. They sit and preach morals and values to us, and yet they've never changed their actions at all. In the Bible, whenever Jesus said, "You're forgiven," he always followed it up by saying, "Now go and sin no more." So if these were really meek, humble people, treating everyone with respect and promoting love and respect, and then everybody was coming down on them and giving them a hard time, I could understand it. But these are the bullies of the world. These are people who have made cruelty a policy, and they're the people that has the torch for Christianity, and people like us sees through it and will still part of it. And for everyone that says we have no morals and values, I'm sorry to tell you this, but we all actually do. We have a lot more morals and values than they ever do. I try to treat people, not necessarily, I don't believe in the whole treat them the way you want to be treated. I just believe in treating people good. Forget how I want to be treated. I just would prefer to treat other people good. I prefer to take care of my family and make sure I'm always there for them. They know that they can call me any time of the day, any time of the night. I'm going to be there to help them. I know I'm going to do that. I try to help out my friends. I try to be a good person. I try to treat people with respect. I try to listen to other people's side of the story. I try to listen to another person's plight in life. I try to understand their struggles. That may not be me. I'm not a transgender. I have no desire to be, but I've sat and talked with them because I want to hear what they have to say about it. I don't want to hear Joe Rogan tell me what they say about it. So I try to treat people good. I try to listen to everybody's side of the story. And as far as being conservative, I can take $1 and stretch it further than most people. I have took very small amounts of money and lived on it for an entire year because I'm constantly looking at my budget. So
$5,000.
I kind of am conservative. I don't understand.
When my mom died, I lived off $5,000 fucking dollars.
They've hijacked those words. They've bastardized those words until my granddaddies, who were Republicans, wouldn't even recognize it if they were alive today. Now, what side of the fence would they be on? I don't necessarily know, but I do know this. I know if I'd have went around either one of my grandfathers talking like Donald Trump, they would have slapped the taste out of my mouth. And if any of my cousins had have acted like Lauren Boebert, they would have been grounded and their car would have been taken away. So I just want to make it clear that I want nothing to do with that side. I want nothing to do with that party at all. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm a moderate or that I'm an independent or that I'm on the fence. I'm not on the fence. I'm over here on the left, and I'll take it. You know why? Because at the end of the day, is the left perfect? No. Have we had con artists in our party? Yeah, we have. And when we did, we held them accountable for it. If Lauren Boebert was a Democrat, Democrats would be calling for her to resign. If Jim Jordan was a Democrat, Democrats would have been calling for her to resign or for him to resign years ago. We always hold our own accountable more so than that side ever has or ever will. They are all about winning. Ron DeSantis said, "I knew the election was rigged, but I kept preaching lies because I just wanted us to win," and everybody gives him a pass for it. So I do not want to be associated with that side. I'll be over here with mine, and whatever we get wrong, we'll deal with it. And as far as y'all out there going, "Man, I can't believe Brando thinks this way, man. He was singing Waylon Jennings covers to me for years." Listen, buddy, if you're sitting down at the bar waiting on me to come back and sing Sweet Home Alabama to you, do not hold your breath.
You never forget your first Oreo cookie.
Commercial.
This is ludicrous.
All right, who called for ludicrous? Oh, you.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with someone who can't believe. Know what I want, I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be great. These ladies know that I'm sinning. This is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream. Take it right past the dream. Every night, got a team. I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here and dream. Okay, it's a dream. And I pray as a team. One day, it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Yeah, I regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today for a minute. I expect it, I just visit. I don't check, I admit it. To see if I could believe they're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. Silence all the haters as I see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind's so big. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay focused, man. Every step I just let them know time to fall. Try to live better, you got one back to fall. Take it big, that is nothing, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that cup, you get ready, take it out, you let it out. You're ready to stand out, starting to advance out, ready to expand out. You don't have a chance now, just believe the man now. You can buy the grand now, didn't make a man now. To see if I believe they're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.
After Advil dual action back pain. Yo,
What? My back feels better.
was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping out of bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close, I can taste it, wanted away from everything I've been chasing, I'm honest, and I promise that I got this, I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausted, I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious, you got this, and you got this, you gotta want it. The top, take a got a black you got one shot, like that, are you gonna bleed on the face? I can take to the top, you must be better. Watch out, I'm fighting hard to the crown. No doubt I'll be the best out for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. Watch out, I'm coming to the top right now. Yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be praying while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no feeling, but still I'm making the count. And I'm here for greatness. You can't lock me into cages. Just have to be on stages. I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. See, I rock from the basement. I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan. Yeah, I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'm head to the next wave of the playlist, so don't be late. I'm about to make a change. Can't stop. I think that the way on the best day. I will not stop.
How you doing, Black Watch? Good morning from Detroit. You and everyone. Whoops, that I don't even mean to go there. Why the fuck did I go there? I don't know that. I don't know that person that much. What the fuck is going on here?
Hey, what's going on? I'm right here. I was busy catching back.
Perfect words. What's going on here? Yeah, why isn't this pulling down? That's weird. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. No, they blocked this fucking goddamn live because of this one song. I'll play this one song. Whoops. Sounds like my nephew's here. Oh, you bitch. Play one more song before I get out of here.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I know how this fucking thing goes. I've only played this song literally like 3 times in my entire life. So, waking up on you, 'Cause everybody else got some place to go. She makes a little motion with her head, rolls over and says she's gonna sleep for a couple minutes more. I said, I'm sorry to Maria for the cold-hearted things that I have done. I said, I'm sorry, but at least once, just about every word. She says, I've forgotten what I'm supposed to do today. It slips my mind what I'm supposed to say. We're getting older and older and older, and always a little further out of the way. You look into her eyes, and it's more than your heart will allow. In August and everything after, get a little less than you expected somehow. Well, I stumbled into Washington Square just as the sun began to rise. And I lay down on the lawn of the cathedral, right there in the shadows, Mary's in the sky. And I'm just one of these late model children waiting for the king. Yeah, but there ain't no sign of Elvis in San Francisco. It's just me, and I'm playing this rock and roll thing. She wants to be just like me. And I want every damn thing I can see. And one day, Daddy's little angel. The next day, you're everything he wanted you to be. They dress you up in white satin, and they give you your very own pair of wings. In August and everything after, I'm after everything. So la, 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 la. Well, now I got my reservations, and I got my $7 million home. Yeah, and I got the number of some girl in New York City who's always wide awake, so I never have to spend the night alone. I got this nasty little habit of digging down the shirt of all the little girls as they pass me by. And I wonder, when it all catches up to me, do you think they'll take me down? Think I'm gonna cry? Well, I already got my disease. So take your fucking filthy hands off of me. Well, I hope you weren't expecting me to be crucified. The best that they can do is just hang me from the nearest tree. It's midnight in San Francisco, and I am waiting here for Jesus on my knees. In August and everything after, I want somebody else to please me. Said, la, 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 well, I came down from North Dakota, 'cause I had confidence in the military mind. Now, everyone I know is turning showgirl, just dancing with their shirt off in some Las Vegas hotel line. So I'm going to New York City, 'cause it got a little sleazy here for me. When I find myself alone, I know I'm never going home. I make the changes that I need. But I no longer know how to pray. And I live in a dog town, and it's a Dalmatian parade. I change my spots. I change my spots over and over, but they never seem to fade away. Now I am the last remaining Indian, looking for the place where the buffalo roam. In August and everything after, man, that buffalo ain't never coming home.